couldn't make it, but for those who can, I'm very excited. I'm just gonna angle camera. Also, if my phone's a little bit wobbly, my tripod is broken, so I'm using the two other legs and I've positioned them. So I want to show the other leg that broke. I'm just gonna wait for some people. Yeah, so this is the leg that broke right in half. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bit of metal and it just broke. But yeah, so remember to be kind and respectful, guys. So there's one person here. Just seeing. But yeah, so we're gonna do 20 Beatles questions, plus a bonus question. So, hello. Hope I pronounced your name right. Ravenclaw. Hope I pronounced that name right. Hello. Would you like to? I'm just gonna write so the system down. Yeah. Okay. So I'll put your name down. I'll just say Raven. I hope that's okay, Raven. So yeah, I'm gonna write this is for the points. So, yeah, as I said, be kind and respectful, guys. We're gonna wait for some more people. I hope you like my little poster that I made. Also, these are my, little figurines. I just put them there. How are you today, Raven, or, tonight? I was just saying that my tripod broke. Look at that, it broke right in half. But yeah, I'm still using the other two legs. But okay, so we have Raven. Thank you, Raven, for playing. So as I said, it's 20 questions that I've actually written myself. It's not like a website where it has Beatles related trivia. I've come up with the questions myself. I've researched the answers, so don't worry. I know that I said that. Oh, it says there's another person. I hope Maddie can make it. That's at I Love the Band the Monkeys 4. She's one of my great YouTube friends. Yeah, I am planning on doing not Beatles, we're doing the Beatles right now. A Monkeys related trivia. I just have to write the questions. But yeah, I'm really excited. So we'll wait for some more people to come. If you guys are there, just say yes. Also, if you wanna play trivia, just say yes. Just gonna wait for some more people. Are you still there, Ravenclaw? Sorry, it's just a bit hard because sometimes. Hi, Maddie. Oh my goodness, hi. Yeah, I was just talking about you. I was just saying I hope that you can make it. Hi, Howl at Midnight. Okay, so we have it says here too. We have, I believe it's 3 people. I don't know if Raven, are you still here? I'm just asking. Maddie, would you like to play? Oh, I'm good. How are you? Thank you for asking. So anyone who wants to play, I just have to write you guys down for the point system. How are you, Maddie? Yeah, I'm so glad you can make it. It's just with time, like, I don't know why, but look, that's when I was saying that my tripod broke. It really broke. Look at that. It's just completely snapped. Oh well. Okay, so Maddie. Howl at Midnight, would you like to play the Beatles trivia? So it's technically it's 21 questions. One of them is like a bonus, like one of them's like a limited edition, like really hard question. Also, guys, if you're joining, just remember to be kind and respectful, please. That would be greatly appreciated. So, okay. I'm just writing, yeah. I hope that my other Beatles friends can come. Comet, Liz, there's some others. Hi Angel, hi. Would you like to play I'm just writing people's names down. Would you like to play Beatles trivia? Also remember my motto, guys, peace and love and all the above. Oh, okay. Yep, okay, so I'll just put Angel. Okay, so we have Raven, Maddie, Angel. If Hal at Midnight's still there, you're welcome to play too. Alex and Brett, okay. That's good. Yeah. I'm just putting some like little columns down. I have names and then I have points. Thank you, Maddie, for doing that. Oh, that's okay, Hal at Midnight. You're welcome to stay if you want. I have like my wolves here. So I'll just wait until like if we get some more people. But yeah, I can show you some of my figurines if you want while we wait for some more people. Do you guys like this German Shepherd custom that I made? See if you can see it. It's actually a model on this one. Hope you guys like that. This is, oh, yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, German Shepherds are one of my favorite dog breeds. I'm just gonna put that one there. I was editing my, oh, thank you everyone. I was editing episode 3 of Wolves of Wonder Valley, and then I looked at the time, I'm like, oh, it's time to do Beatles trivia, so, yeah. In the episode 3, there's gonna be some fights. Shadow, hi. How are you going? Yeah, Shadow's here. Hope you're doing well, Shadow. Just writing down. Yeah, I'm good. My tripod broke, but still waiting for a new one. But I'm using the other 2 legs to sort of make the phone stand up. It's been a little bit difficult to film outside, but I'm making it work. You have to do with what you got, guys, and I have a broken tripod. Yeah, yeah, I hope I get a new one soon. Also, I'm going to be doing an Easter haul, getting some new figurines instead of, like candy for Easter, and I'll show you, I did make a post on it, but I will show you guys. But yeah, I'm excited. This live might be a little bit shorter, but yeah, just gonna wait for some more people. Okay. Oh, hello, Clover. Oh, that's good, Angel. I'll check that out. Maddie, your dog is so cute. Dogs are amazing, and cats are amazing too. Yeah, I would love your new channel. Yeah, I think you saw the video that I made about just doing like a little shout out. Yeah, thank you, Maddie. Yeah, I love my little Coco. But yeah, so again, if anyone's joining, if anyone wants to play, Beals trivia. I'm just waiting for some more people. But yeah, I'm excited. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't done a live in a while. But yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shadow. I'll check that out after. But yeah, so also, oh, you're going to a monkeys convention. Wait, they have a monkeys convention in Connecticut. Oh wow, that's so cool. That's amazing. So yeah. By the way, Shadow, I love I think is it the crescent moon pack. Yeah, I love the characters. I love that it's set in the snow. That's just really beautiful. But yeah, Maddie, that is so cool. I was actually watching an episode of the Monkeys last night. What one was it? Oh, it was Art for Monkey's Sake. That's one of my favorites. Oh yeah, I know that I love the Mojo German Shepherds. I'm getting the adult one. If anyone watches my videos, I do have. Does anyone remember Davy? My Mojo German Shepherd figurine. Yeah, I love that episode too. Art for Monkey's Sake. It's so funny. I love what when Mike's narrating and the four boys get little nicknames like Davies the Manchester Marauder. Oh, hello. Hey. But yeah. So Manchester Marauder so it's Manchester Marauder, Towering Texan, Connecticut Counterspy, and my favorite, the Los Angeles Leopard. But yeah, I love the little nicknames. We might start, but if anyone wants to join, just say yes and I'll put you down. So, okay, Shadow, all the best. Yeah, wishing you all the best for the new channel. I'll miss your old channel, but yeah. But thank you, Shadow, for everything. Thank you. Okay, so we might start. Yeah. I was just saying Connecticut Counterspy. Bye, Shadow. Everyone say bye, Shadow. Peace and love, Shadow. Peace and love and all the above. That's my motto. I know Maddie's is I think it's live, laugh, and the monkeys. Live, laugh, love, and the monkeys. I think that's your motto, Maddie. Every channel should have a motto. It's so funny. Okay. So if everyone is ready for the trivia, I'm just going to go down the rules, point system, and yeah. So just say yes if everyone is ready, and we'll get started. Also, you can join in. I'll just have to put you down. So these ones, I'm going to repeat the questions twice. And, okay, so I'm going to repeat the questions twice. And, you know, like they say, time's up and there's like a buzzer. I have a piano next to me. I'm going to just do like a piano note, and that's going to be time's up. Then I'll say the, who got it right. So whoever types the answer first, like the correct answer first. Yeah, everyone's welcome to watch. You can participate if you want. I'm not forcing anyone to play the game, but everyone is welcome to watch. That is completely fine. Okay, so for example, there might be a question that has two answers. So each answer is worth 2 points. Say if there's a question where it says, oh, Paul is this and George is that. If you get Paul's question right and George's question wrong, you just get 2 points. But if you get, I'm sorry if I explain this wrong, but if you get those 2 questions right, you get 4 points. So yeah, okay. Is everyone ready? Okay. So I wrote these questions myself. I did research on the answers. If I get a question wrong, I do apologize, but let's begin. Okay. Okie dokie. Everyone ready? I'm ready. Let's do this, guys. Okay. Question 1. Before they were called the Beatles, what was the name John Lennon gave his band? Okay, I'll say that again. Before they were called the Beatles, what was the name John Lennon gave his band? Yes, Raven, the Quarrymen is correct. So, Raven, you get 2 points. Good job, Raven. Okay. I'll move on to question 2. Okay, so Quarryman's right. Okay, question 2. What is Paul McCartney's full name? What is Paul McCartney's full name? James Paul McCartney is correct, Raven. I'm just reading. That's okay, Maddie. Okay, Raven got that right. It is James Paul McCartney, or Sir James Paul McCartney, but it's Paul McCartney. James Paul McCartney. Okay, so far, Raven has 4 points. Okay, so each question's worth 2. Okay. Question, okay, this one is like I have to say one of the words, okay. Which 2 Beatles were not born in a hospital? Which 2 Beatles were not born in a hospital? Yes, cheering on. Okay, I'll give you some, okay. 3. So did everyone, okay, which 2 Beatles were not born in a hospital? 3, 2. That's a C chord. Okay, so we're up to, this is question 3, which 2 Beatles were not born in a hospital? Okay, so Maddie, you actually got one of them correct. So Maddie gets a point. So it was George and Ringo. John and Paul were born in a hospital because Paul McCartney's mother, Mary, was a midwife, so she obviously worked at a hospital. But yes, good job, Maddie. George was born at home. And Ringo was born at home too, which in those days was common. So good job, Maddie. Okay, so that we're moving on to question 4 now. Question 4. Before appearing on the Ed Sullivan Show in February 1964, the performance of the Beatles was in jeopardy, but for what reason? So I'll say that again. Before appearing on the Ed Sullivan Show in February 1964, the performance of the Beatles was in jeopardy, but for what reason? So I'll give you some time. Okay, I'll give you some time. Just gonna get up and go to the piano. Okay, I'll give you, okay. Does anyone want me to repeat that question? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's okay. Okay, that's okay, Angel. Have a good day or night. Peace and love and all the above. Okay, so the answer was, according to I have a George Harrison biography by Phil Norman, and I was just looked it up. Okay, so according to those sources, so before appearing on the Ed Sullivan Show in February 1964, the performance of the Beatles was in jeopardy. Was because, so when I say jeopardy, I meant like, oh, what are we gonna do sort of scenario. It's because George Harrison was sick with the flu. Despite this, he went on and performed with a 102 degree Fahrenheit temperature or 39 degrees Celsius temperature. So the normal body temperature is around 98 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees is it centigrade Celsius? Yeah. So he was he was burning up with a fever. Yet our boy George, he went on, which was good. I don't think many people know that. But yeah, he was sick with the flu, like strep throat. He was not well. But his sister helped him recover, which was good. Yeah, props to George. He persevered, which was good. Okay. Moving on to question 5, guys. Okay. In the movie A Hard Day's Night, which Beatle says the line, and I'm going to do my best Liverpool accent, "Hey, mister, can we have our ball back?" in the scene on the train. So I'll say that again. In the movie A Hard Day's Night, which Beatle says the line, "Hey, mister, can we have our ball back?" in the scene on the train? Okay, I'll give you some time to type in your answers. Also, if anyone wants to join in the trivia, I'll just have to write you down. Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. So, it was actually Paul. If you remember, they were sitting on a train, and there was this snobby bloke who was like, "Oh, you guys are troublemakers," and then basically the Beatles were acting like little children, and they were like, it was a good guess, Maddie, but saying, "Hey, mister, can we have our ball back?" And then they were running and riding bikes on the side of the train, and then Paul was banging on the window and say, "Hey, mister, can we have our ball back?" So they were being a bit cheeky. That was Paul. Okay. You still here, Raven? Okay. Moving on to question 6. What instrument are Paul and George holding on the cover of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club? So the album cover. Okay, bye, Hal at Midnight. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful night or day. So I'll say that again. What instrument is Paul and George holding on the cover of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? This one actually might be a bit difficult. I apologize. I think I wrote some really hard ones. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'll give you some time because this one's like one that you really have to think about. Okay, I'll give you guys some time. It took me like 5 minutes to sort of look it up because some of the instruments were a little bit difficult to see. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that one was a little bit difficult. I apologize. So Paul was holding a English horn, which I actually thought was like a very long clarinet or an oboe. So Paul was holding an English horn, and George was holding a piccolo, which I actually thought was a flute. I think it was like a flute or a piccolo was like one of those. But good guesses. You know, all of them were like, you know, clarinet, saxophone were wind instruments or brass instruments. Okay. I hope I'm doing okay with the questions, guys. Okay. Question 7. Okay, so yeah, that's okay, Maddie. Props to you for having a go. That's really good. Okay, question 7. What is the name of the character Ringo portrays in the song With a Little Help from My Friends? What is the name of the character Ringo portrays in the song With a Little Help from My Friends? He had a character, he had like a persona, like an alias. As in, like, you know, say, you know, Batman is Bruce Wayne. So say Ringo is Bruce Wayne, and I think I said that wrong, character. It's like his alter ego, sort of, in that song, and I think it's in another song too. I hope I'm wording these okay, guys. Okay. Give you guys some time to think. So, okay. At the end, I might play a little piano song. Okay, so the answer was, so at the beginning of With a Little Help from My Friends, there's a drum beat and it goes, Billy Shears, and then Ringo starts singing. A lot of people... Hi, Wolf Girl, hi. Yes, I remember you. How are you today or tonight? We're just playing Beatles trivia. We're up to, did question 7. So, Billy Shears is actually Ringo's sort of, I wouldn't say character, it's sort of like a persona, but, a lot of people say Billy Shears is the guy who replaced Paul when he passed away in 1966, and that is the Paul is dead rumor. Paul is dead theory. As if you guys want to check it out, it has its own Wikipedia page. But yes, Billy Shears is Ringo. I had to look that up. I was like, is Billy Shears someone else? But it is Ringo. You know what? Since that one was hard, I'm going to give you guys half a point. That one was I think I didn't word that wrong. Okay. Question 8. So this one's fill in the blanks. So they were saying Billy Shears, and then Ringo says, what would you do if I sang out of tune, would you say? Or something like that. I was a bit confused because if Billy Shears was like someone else, or like maybe someone at Apple, but it was Ringo. Also, if I get the answers or the questions wrong, I do apologize. Okay, we'll move on to question 8. So this one's like a fill in the blank. So I'm going to say the word blank where the word goes, and you tell me what the word is. Okay, so this is a quote from one of the songs. Picture yourself in a boat on a river with blank trees and blank skies. So I'll say that again. Oh yeah, that's okay, Wolf Girl. As the Beatles say, you say goodbye and I say hello. Hello, goodbye. But yeah, in all seriousness, thank you for stopping by. Have a great... Hi, Cadence. Wow, we're getting... Oh, thank you, Angel. We're getting all the Schleich YouTubers here. We had Shadow was here earlier. I love mixing the Schleich community and Beatles community. I just have some of my figurines here. But yeah, so I'll say that again. So this is Beatles trivia. We're up to question 8, so I'll say it again. So picture yourself in a boat on a river with blank trees and blank skies. So it's like fill in the blanks. I'm just trying to see what your logo is, Raven. I can't tell who that singer is. At first I thought it was who's the guy from the Animals? Guy that sings House of the Rising Sun. I love that song. I forget his name. I think it's Eric is it Eric someone? I don't really know. So it's I'll give you a clue on this one. It's from the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. That might give you a bit of a clue. So it's something trees and something skies. Eric Burden. I was going to say Eric Clapton, but it's not Eric Clapton. Hi, I hope I pronounced your name right. Faye? Is it Faye? Hello. We're just playing Beatles trivia for the first time. Yeah. Lucy, I'll give you, I can actually play it on the piano. This is how the song goes. So it goes like this. Something like, it goes like that. Midnight Edits, okay. Oh, thank you, Cadence, thank you. Comet Creations, aka at All the Lonely People, who's one of my Beatles friends, she put that on her post. It's a snippet from one of the Beatles cartoon episodes, and I just drew it. Okay, that question went on for a long time. Okay, so the answer is, thank you. So the answer is, I'm just trying to, okay, here it is. Picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. I think, Angel, did you put, I think I put you down, Angel. Are you gonna play? Guys, I really need a new tripod. If, cause mine just broke in half, which is okay. Okay, so yeah, tangerine trees and marmalade skies. John Lennon wrote that. I think he did. I think that was a John Lennon song, like Lennon McCartney, but it was mainly Lennon, less McCartney. Okay, moving on to question 9, which is actually it's sort of like a funny one. Okay, question 9. What are the names of George Harrison's 3 older siblings? If you're a Georgie girl, I'm a Georgie girl and a Paulie girl. I love Paul and George. I think my favourite when I was little maybe was Ringo, because he sang like Octopus's Garden and Yellow Submarine. I've never seen Yellow Submarine. I've listened to it, but I've never seen the movie. I do know it's the Blue Meanies, the little guy Hillary Bubbly Blue. I don't know what his name. I don't know what his name is. Jack, Ralph, and Melinda. Good guesses, Maddie. I'll give you guys some time to think. I'm sorry if these questions are really hard. I didn't know. I hope this is okay. Hello. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Devon? Also, by the way, I love your logo. It's Mickey in a wig. Maddie, it's Mickey in a wig from, I think it's the Chaperone episode. Chaperone? It's like the one where Mickey dresses in drag. Lord of the Floods. I've never read that book. Anyway, so give you guys some time to think. Okay. So this one is, so George Harrison's three older siblings are Louise, Peter, and Harry. Louise, Peter, and Harry. I don't know if they're all still alive. Louise passed away, I think, a couple years ago. Anyway. Is everyone liking the trivia so far? I hope. Oh yeah, Mrs. Is that what he was called in that episode? Oh no. Okay. So yeah, Louise, Peter, and Harry. Peter. Okay. Okay, this one was actually funny to write. Okay, question 10. In the movie Help, and it's like the Beatles' Help. In the movie Help, George passed out from fear, but for what reason? So in the movie Help, George passes out from fear, but for what reason? Like, why did he pass out? It's also, I put that on my post. I made a little, like, gif of it. It was funny. So if anyone, Help is my favorite Beatles movie. I love Help. It wouldn't work today, just saying, but I love the action sequences, and because it's just a bit cringy. Okay. Should put the Jeopardy music, like the sound effects, like the dun 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 dun. Okay, I'll give you guys some time to think. Okay, so George passed out over a needle, like a syringe. It was so cute and so relatable. So there was a scene where one of a female character who was like, I want to say she was like a spy, like, but she was like helping the Beatles. Yeah, she showed George, like, she was going to inject shrinking serum into Ringo's hand, so his hand would shrink and then the sacrificial ring would pop off. But when she showed it to George, he was on the couch and he just passed out. It was funny. And then later, when she's about to inject it into Ringo's hand, it goes and flies into Paul's leg and it shrinks him. And that's where we get the exciting adventures of Tiny Paul on the floor, or whatever it's called. That's like one of my favorite scenes from the movie. But yeah, he passed out from the needle. Oh, poor little Georgie. Okay. Are these questions okay? Like, I feel like they're a bit too hard. Oh, we have 4 people. Angel Raven, are you still here? We are up to question 11. We are flying past these. Oh, that's okay, Cadence. Have a wonderful night. Peace and love and all the above is what I say. Thank you for joining. Okay, so question 11. Okay. If anyone's a John Lennon fan, you might know this. What is John Lennon's middle name? What is John Lennon's middle name? Yes, Raven, you got that right. It is Winston. It is Winston. Raven got it right. Good job, Raven. It is John Winston Lennon was born, just remembering. Was born on October 9th? Was it October 9th? October 9th, 19... Yeah, I love learning this stuff every day too. October 9th, 1942, I think. Oh, I was so close. 1940. I was so close. Oh my goodness. I was 2 years off. That's ridiculous. Hi Brendan, hello. We're playing Beatles trivia. Also, if anyone, we're up to questions, so it's 21 questions. We're up to question 12. If anyone wants to join in, I'll just have to write you down. Just say yes. But yeah. Also, guys, remember, be kind and respectful. John Winston Lennon. George Harrison. I don't think he has a middle name. I don't think Ringo has a middle name either. It's only Paul and John. It's like James Paul McCartney, John Winston Lennon. Okay, bye, Devon. Oh, is George Harold Harrison. I had no idea. I don't think that was in my... Thank you, Devon. Peace and love and all the above. I don't think that was in my biography. Wow, that's yeah, because Harold is his father's name. That does make sense. Thank you, Raven, for the... See, I'm learning stuff. Okay, let's move on to question 12. Now, this one's sort of like, if you've seen The Simpsons, from The Who. I only really know one, Bubba O'Reilly. I really like that one. That one's good. Okay, so this is question 12. If, Brendan, do you want to play? So we're up to question 12. I'll just have to put you down on the sheet of paper here. I do like Bubba O'Reilly. I like the little, I think it's a synthesizer in the beginning. I'll move on to question 12. Okay, question 12. In The Simpsons... Okay, I'll put you down, Brendan. Okay, so far, Raven has 7 points. Maddie has 3. Angel has 0, but that's okay. And Brendan has 0, but you just joined, so that's fine. Okay, question 12. In The Simpsons episode Lisa the Vegetarian, Paul McCartney says that playing a certain song backwards gives you a recipe for lentil soup. What was the song? If anyone's seen The Simpsons, I love The Simpsons. I love watching The Simpsons, Family Guy. What else? The Monkees. I used to like watching Friends. Okay, so in The Simpsons episode Lisa the Vegetarian, Paul McCartney says that playing a certain song backwards gives you a recipe for lentil soup. What was the song? I'll give you a hint. It's not a Beatles song. That's your hint. It is not a Beatles song. Yeah, so Paul and Linda McCartney were in that episode with Lisa. It's the episode where they say, you don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad. Well, Paul and Linda don't say that, but the other Simpsons do, which is, like, it's a bit sad. Is that a Who song? Don't stop believing. I mean, that is a Who song. The Who. Sorry. Okay. I will do the time's up. Okay, it was Maybe I'm Amazed. So he says, if you play Maybe I'm Amazed backwards, you'll get a recipe for something lentil soup. I haven't watched that episode in ages, but it was Maybe I'm Amazed, which is Paul's song about, I think it's about Linda. Also, those two are my favorite Beatles couples. I love Linda and Paul. They're so cute together. Rest in peace, Linda. But yeah, it was Maybe I'm Amazed, which I don't know if you actually play it backwards, it gives you a recipe for lentil soup. But yeah, it was, I really liked that episode. Oh, has anyone seen the episode where George Harrison is, I wouldn't say he's a guest star in it, he makes a few cameos. It's in the episode, the B Sharps, or it's about Homer's, band, the B Sharps, which is like a quartet. And this was like a flashback episode, and Homer's at like a after award party, and George goes up to him and he's like, "Hello, Homer, I'm George Harrison," and he's holding a brownie, and Homer's like, "Oh my god, where did you get that brownie?" Then just eats the brownies. But yeah, I think that's the only voiceover that George has ever done. That is a really good episode. Anyway, okay. Okay, so if you've seen this next question, if you've seen the Get Back, Let It Be documentary, like sessions, you might get this. Okay. Question 13. I think I'll be leaving the band now, get a replacement, was said by which Beatle during the Get Back, Let It Be sessions? So I'll say that again. I think I'll be leaving the band now, get a replacement, was said by which Beatle during the Get Back, Let It Be sessions? Yes, how are you, Brendan? Good? That's good. Everyone is good. We need goodness in the world, guys. Peace and love. Okay, I'll give you guys some time to think. Does anyone want me to say it again? Yes, Brendan. Good job. It was George. George said that. Good job, Brendan. So George said that. I think it was, I don't know after which song, but he was mad. George was sad. I actually made an edit of that a while ago to the song Die With a Smile, which is actually really sad. But there's a close-up of George, and I think it's Get Back. I'm not 100% sure, but he's like, they're playing like, oh, we're on our way home, on our way back home, or something